Shalom, shalom. Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, and to speckled bird Israelites that are scattered abroad that look like the heathen nations. To y'all say shalom. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning. And shalom to all you brothers and all you Akim that's out there on the highways and byways doing the work of the Lord in these latter days, trying to wake up the elect. Because that's who matters, 2/3 of our people don't matter in this time. 2/3 of our people will be destroyed. Um, I also want to say, this video is for the Israelites only. The Israelites who you call today, so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans, the Panamanians. Those are the Israelites. Always have been and always will be. Contrary to the popular belief that they're not. But yeah, as y'all can see on the screen, this devil, man, it's just, hey, he's double-minded, man. You can't believe nothing this devil says, man. Like I'm one, I guess, of course, I'm gonna say me, but, when this pandemic first kicked off, this devil said, if people really remember 2020 when everything first kicked off with the pandemic and the C19 and all that and the virus, I remember when they said that this thing was gonna be for like a week or 2 weeks. I remember that. And then they kept saying that they kept extending the COVID emergency. They kept doing it over and over. They did that a lot of times. So it's like to the point to where like this devil can do this 10 more years, and people will still do it. Like you ain't even gotten people. The Lord has really blinded a lot of people, man. I mean, I'm gonna get that scripture. I'm gonna get a scripture. You know, just man, I'm gonna get a scripture, man. It's like it, cause it's just like you can't believe nothing this devil does, man. Matter of fact, let me get Sirach. Is it 12:10? I think, right? This is Sirach 12:10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as an iron rust soils his wickedness." Right? It says, "Though he humble himself and go a crouching, yet take good heed of him, and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away." So, you got to beware of this man, because, when you fully, know what he's about, and you wipe that glass, you're going to see some stuff that's still there, man. Because, like I said, going back to 2020, man, 3 years ago, it's been 3 years, and this thing is still going on. You still got people wearing masks. And people will not question nothing, People still don't understand. People don't even, they don't even have a thought in their head of why people are dying all of a sudden, or why these devils are saying it's normal for you to have a heart. They done played everybody. The Lord is to be feared, man. Because the Lord controls good and evil. The Lord puts the spirit on these devils to deceive, the world, man. What it say, the deceived and the deceivers are his. I'm going to get that in Job 12:16. Right? Job 12:16. Because these devils are saying that, the COVID emergency is supposed to end. And, man, what emergency? We're not even in an emergency. Because it ain't like it's mandatory for you to wear a mask everywhere. It's old, man. This is Job 12:16. It says, "With him is strength and wisdom, and the deceived and the deceiver are his." It says, verse 17, it says, "He leadeth counselors away spoiled, and he maketh judges fools." And I remember I made another video, literally, it's February now, so I made a video probably in November when they literally said it was over. I think I have a screenshot. I ain't gonna go to it. I remember they said COVID was over. They literally said that, and they talking about the COVID emergency. What are you talking about? I thought that what? These devils is all over the place, man. If you really pay attention to the news, if you really watching, you will know that you cannot trust this man. He says stuff out the side of his mouth. But you Jakes, you damn Israelites, you still trusting this man. I mean, at this point in 2023, I mean, hey, I just hope I'm not a part of the judgment, man. I mean, because I know, as far as we us brothers that know we in this truth, or hope to be a part of the elect, we're more worthy to be judged, worser than Jake that never came to truth, because we understood the ways of the Lord fully. That they never did. The Lord opened up our eyes. The Lord didn't open up their eyes. It's like you giving your oldest child, right, responsibility, and your youngest child, they have a little bit of responsibility, but your oldest child, you looking for them on the lookout. The other child is not really responsible for that. It's like, I guess that's a bad comparison, but you get what I'm saying. The Lord has certain men, that He woke up in His time, and a lot of men that He didn't, but they still heard the truth. So, but they're still going to be held accountable, but they're just not going to be held accountable to that high standard like we are. We know the truth. The scriptures say it would have been better if you didn't know the truth and to know it than to turn back to sin. I'm paraphrasing what it says. It says that in a couple of scriptures, man. Because the Lord don't need a man like that, man. And then you basically an enemy of the cross. Is like you nailing your house shot back on the cross. You took this thing for granted, man. What you think the Lord's? I hope the Lord has mercy on me, man. Like I said, I know me personally. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I just hope the Lord has personally, mercy on me, man. I try the best. I don't eat pork. I don't eat certain stuff. Don't get lineups. Don't do none of that stuff. That we ain't supposed to be doing. Don't celebrate no holidays. I ain't trying to be with another man's wife. I ain't doing stuff like that. I ain't celebrating holidays. Things that we're supposed to not be doing. That we was most likely doing in the world. We're not doing when we come into this truth, man. We ain't trying to be caught up with the judgment 2/3, man. But like I said, man, this devil, man, he says one thing, and it just, like I said, he goes off the side of his mouth, man. He says a lot of things, man. That's why the scriptures say, "Blessed is he that watcheth," man. You gotta really watch, watch, and that's also why the scriptures say it's a lot of things that the scriptures say, man. It's just on point. That's the thing. It says Revelation 16:15. It says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame. And naked, meaning you're exposed, right? How are you gonna be exposed if you don't have your garment on? It's not a physical thing. This is talking about a spiritual thing. You naked without this truth. That's what it's talking about. Your garment is just truth, this wisdom and knowledge, the understanding. And when you have this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, you're going to be reading every day. You're going to be going out and doing the work. You're going to be doing videos. You're going to be doing this every day, man. But a brother in the truth, that's not in the truth, he's not going to be, well, he's not a brother, but a random Jake in the world is not going to be doing that. He's going to be occupied, and things that's going to have him going off, partying, just doing other random stuff, man, that don't have nothing to do with the Lord. So this is why, when stuff does happen, it's gonna catch Jake off guard, man. It's gonna catch Jake off guard because Jake is not paying attention, and if that C19, it didn't catch people's attention, obviously. The scriptures speak on in second Esdras. What does it say? Something about scourges for an amendment. Let me try to get that real quick. If I can find that. Salakia. I can quote what it says, but I'm not sure exactly what it says. Right, it says, 2nd Esdras 16:19, it says, behold, famine, and plagues, and tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for an amendment. But plague is like diseases, mentally or physically. These are one of the ways that the Lord can judge you. And these are like when you scourge something, you beat it, or you trample down upon it. And Esau, did that with his plague that he had. And that was the Lord using Esau. He turned the heater on real slow, like, if that makes sense. But we come into the time to where the Lord's gonna use Esau to turn that heater all the way up. He gonna have it on full blast. Esau got these what's it called? Deep fake. He got the Slocky, what is it called? I can't even think what it's called right now. Israel. Well, anyway, the Esau's coming with more. He's coming with more plays, man. Because like I said, in 2020, I remember when they first started this thing. They said it was only gonna last for like 2 weeks. I remember very vividly because it started in March of 2020. I remember this like it was yesterday. And you know, they wanted it wasn't mandatory for well, I think it was. They did want people to wear masks or something like that, and they had curfews and stuff. But like they wasn't even pushing the vaccines. They was trying to get to that point. They didn't even really get to that point until like 2021. That's when they so called had the vaccines. That's just the way they did it. Like they kept. I remember they kept saying that after this week it's gonna be, you ain't gonna have to wear masks no more. It's gonna be over. Then they kept extending it. They kept doing it like every couple weeks. I remembered it, and then like after maybe I don't know 6, 7, 8 months, then they'll say it's calming down. It's all agenda, man. This man is all about deceiving people, man. You know, this man is the devil, man, which means deceiver. You cannot trust nothing this man says. You know, let me get Psalms uh 55 and 21. Right, it says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but what was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, and yet were their drawn swords. And it has to be like this, man. There's both sides, man. You got good, you got evil, man. It says in the Apocrypha, you got good against evil, you got life against death, death against life, and the sinner against the godly, the godly against the sinner. You have this, man. This is all balanced, man. So it's a reason why things are happening the way they happen, and they're happening at the rate that they're happening. It ain't just happening for no reason. Let me get this in Proverbs. We just gotta wait it out, man. This is Proverbs 11:1 says a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight, man. So, you know, um, just like people thought, um, like I said, they said COVID was over a couple months ago, and they've said that so many times in the last couple of years. They've said that, and then COVID started spiking back up. Then people started getting sick again. They kept going on and off with it. Like I said, if you somebody who watches the news and pay attention, you should be questioning them if you in the right spirit, you know. But hey, that's why the scriptures say this in the book of Isaiah, man. I think about this scripture all the time. This is Isaiah 60:2. It says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." You know, um, that darkness is talking about a spiritual darkness, man. People don't have understanding of what's going on in the world, man. They don't know. That's why I say it's gross. It means the majority. The majority of people do not know what's going on. They don't question us, man. They just think that, it's literally happened just like that. And this thing came out of nowhere, and it just automatically it traveled across the ocean and and affected everybody. Get the hell out of here, man. Like, I mean, if you really sit down and think about it, man, it's just nothing that this man did or that he's still doing makes any sense. I don't care about how many damn degrees you got, man. Or how many damn certificates you got that say doctor this or doctor that. Come on, man. People don't have no brain, man. But the Lord, he's the reason for that, man. I mean, I also got this article. Dang, did it go off? Dang, it might have went off. Oh, here it is. It says, this is in the city where I live at. It says Norton reinstates mask mandate as U of L health drops. Why the difference? And they ain't even really explained in the article. Um, it says based on whatever factors or data says that they literally telling you, oh well, this data says this, and they have it. Which one is it, man? Make up your damn mind. This is why people don't. This is why people don't trust. They own people. These lower level Edomites that work regular jobs. They don't even trust the government no more, man, because of stuff like this. You picking and choosing, what you gonna do because of how you feel or what you want to push. And that goes with everything. The average person is talking about, what's going on and, with the MOTB. Like, that's why these other camps, man, you saying it's something else than what the elders and apostles say it is. Hey, the Lord gonna jack you up, man. You know? Um, Let me get this in, what was it? James 1:8. James 1:8. Then I'll close out. It says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. And that's what Esau Edom, man, is. You know, you can't follow a man like that, man. You know, you can't follow a man that's double-minded, because he's liable to do anything, and that's what this devil does. You know, and then you know, if this COVID emergency is still in effect, according to what I just showed y'all on the internet on the other search engine, right? The government still should have power. Why are they doing two different things with the mask? That don't even make sense. It don't even make no sense. You know? But this is how you also know the majority of people will take their CHIP, because they don't know what else to do. They don't have no foundation, man. We had YAHSHAWAR, you know? But I'm close out, man, you know. I hope this was edifying. I just wanted to, make another video, man. I was at the plantation all day working, a little tired, but I had to get this video in. Um, you know. So yeah, like I said, Lord willing, is edifying. I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakurash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I'm gonna say Shalom.